Well, you know, my show is a little bit of almost like a West Coast Curb Your Enthusiasm. You know, it's a little bit of, you know, people think when you make it that all your problems disappear, but I think when you make it, your problems just are just beginning.
Get magnified.
Absolutely. So it's TV Land has given me a great opportunity to explore my dysfunction at a high weekly salary.
You know, you've been around for a while, man. I remember you showing ABC. You got this going on late night.
Yeah.
You took a crack at that. If I remember correctly, Kobe was like, was he not your first guest?
Kobe Bryant, Eva Longoria, and Carlos Santana.
That's right.
Yes,
Not a bad lineup.
and I believe that show should still be on.
I do
too. The fact that it's not on.
It was hype.
Meant that it was a blow to diversity. You know, we're all about diversity. It was a blow to diversity that's not on, and you see the way things are politically.
Listen, let me ask you this. I want to move on from here because Kobe Bryant's going to be here in a little while, and obviously you're a big fan.
Yes.
You know, what's life like here now that he's gone? Because it's not like anybody's feeling the Clippers. What is life like here?
I will tell you guys this. You know, I'm 55 years old. I've been fortunate to see many great players. I saw when Magic first came to Los Angeles. I saw when Kareem, a little bit of Kareem. You know, I know Kareem, I know Magic. But I will say that in my life, and it could be good or bad, but I've never been more in love after 20 years with Kobe than I was when I first saw him for the first time. Nothing will be the same. It was amazing to watch him play. And we will be okay, but I will never understand why Jerry West isn't our perpetual general manager.
Let him go up the 5 freeway, and now the Warriors are dominant.
You know, it's interesting you bring that up because they erected they unveiled the statue for Shaq on Friday, and I was there for that ceremony, and obviously the great Jerry West was there. He and I had a long conversation. It was great talking to him, even though I'm very, very happy that Magic is president of basketball operations. And Jerry West's son is going to be, he's already within the Lakers organization. He's special. He's a special talent. He's going to do some things here. But there is something about Jerry West not being a GM that just doesn't feel right in Los Angeles. I will admit that.
You know, from the 70s to the fact that Kobe was here because of Jerry West, and you see the Memphis Grizzlies were beneficiary of that. But when the doctor, rest his soul, Bus was around, it was a completely different team. You knew who the owner was. I think you and I have talked about this once. I don't know who the owner is. I've never seen him. I never see him at games. I don't see old Lakers at games, and it bothers me that you don't see Magic there anymore.
All the human resources, George, are like Pat Riley is in Miami, and that's Lakers Southeast, and Jerry West is in Golden State, and that's Lakers North, right? Northwest. They let them all go.
You look up and you see 16 championships, and you won another one. But also, I went to the Clippers. The Clippers cover our championship banners with selfies of themselves.
Jerry West is very, very supportive of Jim Buss. Very supportive of Jim Buss. Now, I know Mitch Kupchak was around quite a long time, and there's something like Mitch Kupchak, I'm sorry, I genuinely like him, I respect him, but he just sabotaged his whole career when he brought in Timothy Mozgov and Lou Deng for over 100. What the hell was he thinking, trying to save himself? I'm trying to save my career in Los Angeles, so I'm going to sign Timothy Mozgov and Lou Deng to $130 million. That's just nonsensical. But with that being said, in this town, do you look at Jim Buss as being the cause for all of this? Or was it the dysfunctionality between Jim and Jeannie? Or what is it? What was it in the eyes of Laker fans?
I would say that you have an absent owner. Los Angeles is not used to having an absent owner. The doctor was there. You knew the doctor would pay the penalties if he went over. You won a championship. But when you don't know Jim Buss from Larry Buss or Jerome Bennis is the only Buss I know. So when you know that those guys are vacant, it does destroy a little bit of the illusion of being a Laker.
You look at, obviously there's no Kobe on the roster.
No.
But you watch the Lakers closely. D'Angelo Russell, Jordan Clarkson, Julius Randle, obviously Brandon Ingram. Other than Clarkson, these are all high first-round picks. who are the keepers? Usually when you get a young group of guys, there's some keepers, there's some guys you want. Who are the keepers on this team, do you think?
Well, I'm going to tell you, in the age of social media, I believe that Swaggy P D'Angelo Russell video really destroyed the chemistry of what was supposed to be a young team that might look like it might have been.
That would destroy some chemistry. No question about it.
A lot of chemistry.
No, there's no question about it. You dime a brother out, force him to lose Iggy. I mean, come on.
I can't believe Nick Young's still on the team, to tell you the truth.
You know what? Exactly.
I know D'Angelo messed up, but usually the veteran who's not going to be a star is the guy who gets jettisoned.
Listen, I love Meta World Peace. Swaggy is 2 seats over from Meta, and Meta's in his early 40s. So it destroyed a little bit of the vibe that we had. Unfortunately.
You do have Magic back, though.
But we do have Magic back, and we'll see what happens.
Everybody's talking about this kid Lonzo Ball because I believe that D'Angelo Russell's going to be gone this summer. Do you, especially if the Lakers get a top pick, because then they'll have their pick of the litter with guards in terms of him or Fultz or somebody else. Do you believe, are you of the mindset, is this town of the mindset that because of that kid Lonzo Ball who's about to be on this show starting at UCLA this year, that he's the guy that the Lakers should grab?
You know what? They should, because we deserve a guy that comes from the hometown. You know, a lot of times you see guys that play in different towns and stuff like that. We need this guy on our team, and we need excitement back. We need to run and gun like we did in the 80s. The Raiders belong in Oakland forever.
Oakland, yes. But if not Oakland, Las Vegas is a good consolation prize.
Give it up, George. Vegas and the Raiders, they're made for each other.
Sin City, the silver and black. Let's call it what it is
now. They'll be a tourist team. They won't even be a real.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. The silver and black is made for
Fight Saturday night. I'm not leaving town. I'm sticking around for the football game. What, are you kidding?
It's a good fit.
Yes.
George Lopez, we appreciate you. Thank you so much. Check out his show, Lopez, on TV Land on Wednesday.